Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I rise in strong support of H.R. 3050, the Expanding Investment in Small Business Act, and I commend my colleague and outstanding new member of the Financial Services Committee, Congressman Stiles from Wisconsin, for his hard work on this important bill that will help us make our capital markets stronger and more attractive. And it's because of his personal experience and his background in public markets as a counsel for a publicly traded company that he has brought to bear particular expertise in forwarding this legislation for our consideration. Mutual funds have historically played an important role in providing liquidity to newly public companies. Since 1990, the total number of registered mutual funds has grown approximately 10 times. Mean fund size has more than doubled, and open-end fund holdings of U.S. corporate equities has reached approximately 24% of the entire market. This growth means the investment decisions of mutual funds today are an important aspect of our public capital markets. As the size of mutual funds has increased in recent years, the diversified fund limit rules, specifically the 10% cap on a diversified fund's ownership of an issuer's outstanding shares, have limited funds' ability to take meaningful positions in small-cap companies, according to industry experts. The current 10% cap on mutual fund positions limits interest in small-cap IPOs because as large funds' assets under management grows, the 10% cap means that any investment in a small IPO will have a negligible impact on overall fund return. Declining mutual fund interest in small IPOs also materially weakens the trading environment for small-cap stocks and likely deters small private firms from joining our public markets, something we should not be discouraging. H.R. 3050 would require the SEC to study whether the current diversified fund limit threshold for mutual funds to 10% constrains their ability to take meaningful positions in small-cap companies. As part of its report, the SEC shall recommend to Congress any statutory changes that should be undertaken to address the SEC's findings. This is an important bill for helping us make our capital markets as attractive as possible, especially for smaller companies. For these reasons, I support H.R. 3050. I commend my colleague, the gentleman from Wisconsin, for his leadership and his experience on this issue, and I urge my colleagues to support this bill. I reserve the balance of my time.